What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Ark Ascended. Today we're going to start a little bit of a series. It's going to be a long series, but I believe the video lengths are going to be pretty short, hopefully just a few minutes. But I figured I wanted to tame everything on camera. I tried this in a long format back in August of last year, and it didn't work out because my computer ran out of space. There's just so much stuff to tame. So I figured, let's break it up little by little and tame everything one per episode. So that is what we're going to do, and there are a lot of things on Ark. So we went ahead and we're going to Dodo Decks, and I went ahead and clicked on the Giga, the spawn command, and then you scroll down to the bottom and you get to see a whole list, alphabetized list of all the dinos. And the first one is going to be an Achatina. So, what do we need to tame an Achatina? Well, you need something to knock it out, which we are going to use our overpowered long neck, but if you bring a crossbow, that will work just fine. A decent crossbow with some trank arrows. A long neck with some darts. Either one will really work. Another thing that you will need for Achatinas, because they have a really quick torpor drain, is going to be the either narcotics, narcoberries, biotoxin, something to keep it knocked out. And what do Achatina eat? They eat sweet vegetable cake. And sweet vegetable cake is sort of a mid-game item, I would say, as you do need crops and stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what all sweet veggie cake needs. Let's go up to our cooking pot up here. And sweet vegetable cake. Yeah, so you need some fiber, easy. Long grass, you can get some crops going. Sap, easy enough. Get a sap tap in redwood trees. Stimulant, it's okay to make. Then you got bee honey, which is kind of a pain. Rockarot and Savory are also just veggies. So if you can get the sap and the honey, veggies are pretty easy to grow. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what one we want to tame, and we're gonna first check our shiny scanner, see if there's a shiny one. Achatina, and there is not. There actually was earlier when I first thought about recording, but he has appeared to have vanished. So we're going to go ahead and see if there are any Achatina around. Achatina will normally spawn around the swamps. So I don't know what I'm doing right here. Achatina, boom, 47 by 14.6. So we'll do 48 by 14. So I'm going to try to make my way over to that area, which I believe is this swamp over in this general area. Over here. No? 47 by 14. That might be a cave, honestly. But we will go ahead and make our way over there, and I will see you in a few. Alright, it is now nighttime, and we have found our little snail. So he is right here. We're gonna go ahead and give him a hefty dose of this. And we have company. Hello, buddy. How are you? 24. And this guy needs 5 sweet veggie cakes on our 4 times rate. So you will definitely need probably around 18 for a 150 on 1x taming speeds. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you whip up a good batch of cakes. So we'll go ahead and put 5, we'll actually put 6 in there. And we'll go ahead and give him just a bit of biotoxin to keep him asleep. So yeah, we basically just play guard duty, watch his torpor, and wait for him to tame up. I'll see you when he's about done. Alright, figured I would go ahead and show you, for those who are on boosted rates, or if you're playing official, a good site is Dododex. Actually, it's a great site. And here are all the different creatures you can tame, and you just look for what you need. In our case, that is the Achatina. And for a 150 on 1 times taming speed, 1 times food drain, it would take you 19 sweet veggie cakes in about 45 minutes worth of time, as well as 47 narcotics, or this many of the other things. And if you had a primitive crossbow, it would take you 4 darts if you just shot it in general, 7 if you shot it in the tail, and 32 if you shot it in the shell. So make sure to aim for the body and not the shell when knocking these guys out. And you can pretty much do that for any dino on this app, or on this game. Say you wanted a Spino, 150 Spino at 1 times taming speed. You need kibble or raw mutton 43, raw prime 54, and it shows you all the different times and efficiencies. So it's a really cool tool. Highly recommend it. I've not been paying attention on how many food points it needs to eat, so I will just go ahead and start it here. Shouldn't be too much longer. Torpor should be good, and we will have our snail here very shortly. And there we go! Our little snail is done. We're going to go ahead and pick him up with our cryo ball. A normal cryopod should work as well. And stat-wise, kinda basic for a 180. But yeah, that is the basic gist of taming them. Now, once we get home, I will show you the different features that they offer. Alright, now that we got our little buddy home, I will go ahead and explain what all they can do. So, these guys can basically passively produce different items, namely organic polymer and cementing paste. Now, the cementing paste, I am not 100% sure on how that works. I believe they can store up to 100 in their inventory, and they also deposit it on the ground here and there as well. So sometimes they defecate it out, and I believe sometimes it's stored, although I'm not 100% sure. And I believe same goes for the polymer. I believe the polymer at least is definitely in the inventory. But if you so see right there, this is the cementing paste right here, or Achatina paste. It's just basically an alternative to cementing paste. So yeah, and if you do play modded, I definitely recommend a cryo storage mod, sort of like SCS. Super Cryo Storage is a great mod. And there will be terminals for you to put them in and passively produce. So, just to show you over here, do not mind the chaotic base. If your base is not chaotic, then you aren't having enough fun. Alright, so here are my different passive production terminals, and Achatina are a base game island creature, so I have them in here. No, I don't. But we can put this guy in here, and he will start passively producing organic polymer as well as Achatina paste. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little taming video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!